Hey guys, welcome to ScareTheater, and here is the Q&A video. So, I asked guys for some questions in the 1,000 subscriber video for the Q&A that I was having. So here are some of the questions, or here are all the questions actually. So the first question I got was actually over Skype, and it was from Ghibli Dude, and he said, if you were a porn star, what would be your porn star name? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't have an original answer. I wish I were funny so I could think of something really funny, but I really can't. So I'd probably say like Chocolate Thunder or something like that because I'm half black. So maybe like Oreo, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. We have a question from Flipyard, and he said, "What is your favorite creepypasta?" Now, I've read a lot of really good creepypastas. I really have. So it's hard for me to decide which one I think is the best. But if I had to choose, it would either have to be Candle Cove or Pale Luna. I really like both of those, like a lot. So it would have to be one of those would be my favorite. Aaron Shapiro asked, what is your favorite creepypasta? Which I just answered, Pale Luna or Candle Cove. Razviel Ramos says, who would win in a fight, Jane the Killer or the woman from the dating game? I would say the woman from the dating game, only because the dating game wasn't a completely stupid cliche story like Jane the Killer was. So if I had to choose one, the woman from the dating game. Mads Wivel Snedgebjerg says, what is your favorite horror movie? Now, I remember a while back when Oculus came out, I saw Oculus in the theaters, and I liked Oculus. That was my favorite horror movie, but even more recently, I saw, what's it called? I saw It Follows, also in the theaters, and I loved it. I loved the entire movie, except for like the last 10 seconds. I didn't like the last 10 seconds of it. But other than that, I thought the movie was literally amazing, so I'd probably have to say It Follows. Robert Fleming says, will you review creepypasta such as Herobrine and Mr. Mix? Alright, Herobrine is already on the queue. However, I will be adding Mr. Mix to the queue as well. So yeah, to answer your question, in the future I will be talking about creepypasta such as Herobrine and Mr. Mix. Blob Jr. says, can you make a video on Rap Rats? Sorry, burps. I will in fact do that. Thank you for the request. Creepypasta follower says, do you think it would be possible to make a video with guests? Now here's the thing. A lot of my videos, the majority of these videos, like especially the ones that include like debunking and stuff, are scripted. So I feel like it'd be kind of difficult to do that with a guest and make it flow properly. And it's weird because on my other channel, I did like a creepypasta group thing, and you disappeared off the face of the earth for I don't know what happened, but you just disappeared, so you weren't in the video. However, I am going to have a live stream. So when I have that all planned out, I will message you or whatever, and you can be in the live stream along with a couple of other people. So that'd be really cool. Also, if any of you do want to be in a live stream, just leave in the comments, and I can like see if we can get a bunch of people on the live stream. But yeah, I'll probably do that in the future too. Next question is from Thomas Simple. He says, what is your favorite horror movie? Which I said was It Follows. And now, what is your favorite game? My favorite game, it doesn't say horror game, just game. So if my favorite game, I would have to say either Far Cry 3. I really liked Far Cry 3 a lot, or Catherine. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Catherine because that game had a really nice story. I really liked that. So I don't know, either Far Cry 3 or Catherine. Whitney Vega says, how did you find out about creepypastas? Okay, interesting story. So this happened years ago. Like I would say maybe like roughly 4 years ago. I was on this forum. It might have even been 5 years ago. No, it's probably roughly like 4 years ago. 4.5 maybe, something like that. I don't really know. But I was on this one forum. And on the forum, someone was posting stuff about the Slender Man. And I was like, who the heck are the Slender Man? He told me to look up Marble Hornets. So I went to Marble Hornets. I looked them up on YouTube. And I thought it was interesting. And then I looked up into more stuff about the Slender Man, and then creepypastas came up. So I'm like, what the heck is a creepypasta? And I read the Slender Man creepypasta, and that introduced me to all these other creepypastas, and I found out about the whole creepypasta community and all that stuff. And yeah, so it all started with the Slender Man. The Slender Man was my very first creepypasta, and I didn't even know he was a creepypasta at first. So yeah. Nadia CP, I hope CP stands for creepypasta and not child porn, he just asks me, if you ever games recently, are you more of a console gamer or a PC gamer? Also, congrats, bro. Okay, I would say a console, because honestly, I do play games on the computer too, but only games that like, you know, that really are obviously better on the computer, like Minecraft and stuff. But for the most part, I consider the console. I mean, only because at the computer, when you play a game, you can't relax as much. You gotta be hunched over the computer. But when you're playing a game, you just kind of have to hold the controller, and you can just kind of sit back and play the game and stuff. And I also feel on the console, it's more of like, it's more, sorry, someone's calling me. it's more of a community-based thing. So, on the PC, when you play games, you're a lot less likely to actually run into, you know, other people who have a microphone. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. But on a console, if you play Call of Duty or some other multiplayer game, the majority of the time you can put your headset on and find someone else to talk to. So I think consoles are just better if you just want to relax and casually play a game, and they're more like community-based. So that's why I would say console over PC, in my opinion. Mystical Gaming asks, what is your favorite creepypasta of all time? And yeah, as I already stated, Candle Cove or Pale Luna. Thank you, Candle Cove or Pale Luna. And those were all the questions, guys. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers and all that. Really means a lot, guys. And yeah, I will see you all on the flip side.